few things about the trends in USA. And I mean, yes, this year it seems that we have announcements from airlines for more direct flights to Greece, and I presume that this is because of the rising demand. But are there any figures that we can hear
Not
about?
yet. Not yet, because it's very early in the season. As you all know, Greece just recently opened up, and we're seeing a lot of interest. The response from the airlines is that their flights are filled. Again, as Mr. Karakopoulos just said, there's 9 nonstop flights to Greece. I've been with this office for 30 years. We've never had 9 flights nonstop going to Greece. And the interest is huge. No matter where you go in any economic spectrum, from one end of the economic spectrum to the other, everybody wants to go to Greece. You see the young students, they've been stuck home. Everybody is just letting loose right now, and they can't wait. Greece is on the tip of everybody's mouth.
What are the reasons for this? Do you think that the the facing of the COVID pandemic by Greece is something that is appreciated by people, so that this is one of the major reasons for this shift?
Well, Greece was popular prior to COVID. We had, Greece was everywhere. We were also, GNTO had a marketing campaign, which was very, it was aggressive, and Greece was everywhere. So everyone, it's also mouth to mouth. People go, we get a lot of repeat visitors, as you know, and that's the best possible advertising we have. People come back and they tell us what a phenomenal time they had, and they send their friends. They send 10 friends. Those 10 friends send another 10 friends. And again, it's the climate, it's the Greek philoxenia, which unfortunately does not exist here. So people, when they go to Greece, they experience it. But before they go to Greece, they hear about it, and they can't understand how they're going to go to a country where they're embraced, and and people look forward to meeting them and to being their friends. So that's part of it as well, coupled with the gastronomy, which is huge, and the sightseeing, the beaches, the climate. It's all, again, Greece has something for everyone. Every American traveler wants to go to Greece for a different reasons.
Okay.
Now it's early. The trends are hard to say right now, but remember, COVID had a lot to do with it. People have been in their homes, they've been trapped, and as soon as they've gotten their first breath of fresh air and being outdoors, they want to head to Greece.
So do you see, do you forecast an actual shift increase in outbound travels in July or August? So do we have some sense?
We don't know. Right now, they just started with the COVID tests, with the vaccines and the passports, and people are weary. Our office is getting a lot of phone calls asking about the traveling, about the PLC form, about the PNR form, about how they're the 72 hours prior if they're not vaccinated. So we're getting a lot of calls, but people are ready to go. People are ready, have either already booked their tickets, or they're just waiting to get everything ironed out so that they can travel to Greece.
Okay. Annabella is asking, is it possible to know from where in US are the 9 direct flights? Annabella, I will send to everyone.
Well, I can respond to that right now. The direct flights are from JFK and from Philadelphia and from Chicago. So, and Delta has
Thank you.
2
Philadelphia
flights.
is being confirmed, so. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Is it Philadelphia, so at the end was confirmed?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions from anyone? If you want, you can type your question in the chat box. Okay, Faye. Is there a chance, because there is a rumor about a direct flight to Thessaloniki, is there any such, have you heard anything like that?
No, nothing that we confirmed so far. Last week, we had the inaugural celebration for American Airlines, who has never flown to Greece from JFK. And we had a big inaugural celebration at the JFK, which was very impressive. The flight was fully booked, and you know they had all the executives there. The press was there, so it was a very big announcement, and we're thrilled. It is seasonal, so our next goal is to try to get the seasonal flight all year round.
Okay, great. Anything else you would like to add?
I'm good. Again, if you have any questions, I'm here to answer them for you.
Okay. Thank you very much, because we are running on a very tight schedule because at 7, some people may have to leave because they have meetings. Faye, thank you very much for being with us today. And I hope that we see each other via physical way or electronic way soon with in a much better situation.
Thank you very much for having me. Again, if anyone has questions, they can email us directly and we'll answer them even after the webinar. We're happy to be here for everyone.
Okay, great. At this point, I should say that within the platform, we will upload all the presentations of today, and plus a lot of more material, and also, of course, the GNTO office emails. So let us proceed to the next speaker. I would like to invite Mrs. Maria Pantelous from Attica Prefecture. Athens is famous. Attica is not that much. Yeah, Mrs. Maria Pantelous has a very different opinion, and she will prove why we should learn more about Attica. Maria, if you would like, you could also turn on the view on speaker view.
Okay, one moment.
Okay. Everyone, turn your...
Can you hear me correctly, everybody? Hello, I'm Maria Pantelous from the region of Attica, and
okay.
I have already shared the presentation, so I'm just verifying that everything works correctly, so I can begin.
Okay, to see better, turn your view to speaker view. In the upper right corner, you can do that. You can choose the speaker view, right? Okay. Maria, the panel is yours.
Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let us present you Attica, a safe and attractive 12-month destination, ideal for short break holidays. Attica is the largest and most populous area of Greece, located in the center of Greece, including Athens and the Saronic Gulf Islands, as well as Kythera and Adikythera to the south. With this brief presentation, we will showcase why contemporary Attica is a safe and attractive collection of destinations for all year-round short break holidays.
Shall we, sorry Maria, shall we see the video at this point?
Since I've started, would you like us to play it in the end?
Okay, great.
Okay. Attica is easily accessible by air, land, and sea. The Athens International Airport offers connections with major international, European, and domestic destinations. Travelers can find information about COVID-19 by visiting the following websites: travel.gov.gr, greecehealthfirst.gr, eod.gov.gr, the Athens International Airport website, and of course the application of Visit Greece. In general, passengers are required to have a certificate of inoculation or a negative PCR test, or certificate that they have been positively diagnosed with COVID-19 2 to 9 months before traveling. Direct flights from Athens to Canadian airports are offered by Air Canada, which connects Athens with Montreal and Toronto. Also, Delta Airlines and American Airlines offer direct flights to Athens from JFK Airport, while United Airlines and Emirates offer direct flights to Athens from Newark Airport. American Airlines offers direct flights to Athens from Chicago and Philadelphia as well. Furthermore, the port of Piraeus is a major cruise port, one of the biggest ports in Europe for transportation and commerce, offering easy access to the Greek islands. Sea transportation is also available in a region from the nearby ports of Rafina and Lavrio. It is well known that the climate of Greece and especially of Attica is mild. You can therefore enjoy your vacations throughout the year. Attica is really Greece in a snapshot. The appeal of a region is its unique mix of ancient paths and modern routes. Let's discover together why Attica has it all. Our region is known worldwide for the abundance of cultural venues offered to its visitors, filled with treasures. From the archaeological site of the Acropolis of Athens, a UNESCO World Heritage Monument, the grandiose Parthenon, the Irod Atticus Odeon, where the Athens Epidavros Festival takes place each year from June till August, and the National Archaeological Museum with educational programs for children. Also venues like the Stavros Niarchos Foundation Cultural Center, a public space where everyone has free access and can participate in a multitude of cultural, educational, athletic, environmental, and recreational activities and events. It includes the Greek National Opera, the National Library of Greece, as well as the Stavros Niarchos Park, one of the largest green areas in Athens, covering 21 hectares. Sustainability has been an integral component and the priority of the Stavros Niarchos Foundation Cultural Center since its original inception. This sustainability mandate is reflected upon every aspect of the SNFCC, emerging as a new paradigm in terms of construction, operation, and maintenance of public places and infrastructures. New cultural venues for 2021 are the reopening of the National Gallery, the Athens Olympic Museum, and the opening of the National Museum of Contemporary Art Athens. The new Acropolis Museum, rated 6th in 2018 TripAdvisor Travel Choice Awards for Museums of the World, where visitors can roam around the glass floors and marvel the treasures of the past, is a must. The museum also offers to MICE organizers various halls for conferences and meetings. There are many churches throughout the area and monasteries like the Daphne Monastery, which is an UNESCO World Heritage Site. Whether you're religious or not, you can see exceptional Byzantine art and architecture in the Byzantine and Christian Museum. And of course, Attica is the perfect setting for weddings. Visiting Attica gives you the opportunity to enjoy hospitality like no other. In luxurious facilities in the peninsula of Attica, to small boutique hotels in the islands of the Saronic Gulf, Kythira and Antikythera, they all cater to your every need. Five-star accommodation facilities, along with a plethora of event organizers all around Attica, are also readily available to help you out with many ideas for your romantic plans or the organization of your dream wedding. Attica enjoys a vast coastline that locals like to call the Athenian Riviera, in only 30 minutes drive from the city center, where you can relax and experience luxurious amenities and beautiful beaches in one of the many five-star hotels located in the coastline. Another option is fine dining at one of the Michelin star awarded restaurants, or to enjoy Attica's vibrant nightlife with 2 Athenian bars listed among the top 50 in the world. Attica offers a vibrant culinary scene, the basis of the Mediterranean cuisine, based on fresh local produce, such as fresh fruit and vegetables and olive oil from the areas of Marathon, protected point of origin pistachio nuts from the island of Aegina, almond paste, marzipan treats with rose water and spoon sweets from the islands. In Attica, taste the fresh fish, the Greek yogurt, the local cheeses, the olive oil rusk and thyme honey from Kythira, and many more. In Attica, you can discover and enjoy the local bioclimatic wineries, which open their doors to the public, and enjoy wine tasting events, showcasing the local vine variety of Savatiano, which produces the awarded white fresh fruity wine, the basis of Retsina table wine when pine resin is added, that accompanies perfectly the Mediterranean cuisine. Furthermore, in Attica, many events and festivals are organized for people of all ages, some with free access. Check out the programs of Stavros Niarchos Foundation Cultural Center, the Onassis Cultural Center's main stage Stegi, Megaron Kostet Hall, or Technopolis at Gazi area for more inspiration. Region of Attica proudly presents the world-class event of the Athens Authentic Marathon. The Athens Authentic Marathon course of 42,195 meters, which ends in the Panathinaik Kalimarmaron Stadium, the location of the first modern Olympic Games in 1894. This is where the 2,500-year history of the marathon race began, with the legend of the Greek messenger, soldier, and runner, who is thought to have run from Marathon to Athens in 490 before Christ to bring news of the victory in battle over the Persians. Attica is the perfect location for shopping, with 10 shopping malls throughout the region, where all major brands can be found. Sales are on 4 times per year. Shopping in Plaka, in the area of the city that offers everything, is another option. In Plaka, just below the Acropolis, strolling visitors will find a vast array of made-in-Greece products, as well as products from Attica. From smaller to larger items for any budget and style, Plaka offers something for everyone. A plethora of selections like clothing, jewelry, shoes, carpet, souvenirs, etc. is readily available. Offering friendly but professional customer service, the local shops will make your shopping spree a truly unforgettable experience, keeping your visit to Attica forever engraved in your memory. With an age-old tradition in medicine and an integrated health and wellness offering of excellent quality, Attica dynamically claims a position in the international medical tourism map. Enjoy natural landscapes of stunning beauty, a healing climate, healthy gastronomy, organic cosmetics based on local wine, honey, olive oil, and herbs, and combine a state-of-the-art medical treatment with a memorable holiday. Moreover, Attica's hospitals and clinics, fully complying with international health standards and staffed with accredited physicians, provide a wide range of medical procedures. Visit Vouliagmeni Lake for its thermal waters and enjoy health and recreation in the numerous wellness and spa facilities offered in the luxury hotels around Attica. Another option is to visit Methana area with its inactive volcano and natural thermal springs with a temperature of 29.5 degrees Celsius all year round, perfect for people who swim in the winter months, and a visit to the nearby Triazine for its lush natural landscape. In 2021, Attica was awarded with 15 blue flag beaches, ensuring top quality of waters. You can see the municipalities listed here in the map, and of course the location of the beaches. So in less than 20 minutes, you can swim around in the coastline of Attica. With the sandy or pebbled beaches, organized or not, there is something for every taste and every budget. Water sports such as windsurfing, kite surfing, scuba diving, stand-up paddle, and many more are also available. As you may have noticed, Athens is surrounded by mountains. Imitos, Penteli, Parnitha mountains offer daily escapes from the city center with numerous walking and hiking trails for you to explore. Moreover, such trails can also be found when visiting the islands of Aegina, Hydra, Poros, and Kythira. Sailing and cruising is maybe the best way to enjoy the beauty of Attica. There are various yachting and sailing clubs operated along Attica's coastline that you can address your queries about renting a yacht with or without crew. The Saronic Gulf is a natural harbor protected from the strong summer winds Meltemia that the Aegean Sea is known for. From May till October, you can enjoy safe sailing trips to the nearby islands and spend a few days in each in order to blend in with the locals. For a party up to 10 to 12 people, this can even be a more economic way to travel. Moreover, in Attica, there are 9 world-class marinas, among which the Flisos Marina was awarded with a particularly significant platinum distinction, the 5 Gold Anchors Platinum Award in 2018. The Saronic Gulf Islands offer many reasons for quick escapades, no matter what time of vessel you choose. These islands are connected to the Piraeus port with hydrofoils, flying dolphins, or ferry schedules. Some of them are also serviced with water taxis, giving you easy access to the nearby coastal area. Salamina, near Athens, is just 40 minutes away. It is mostly known for the famous naval battle of Salamis against the Persian invaders and its Byzantine churches. 2020 was the 25th century celebratory year of that battle. Aegina, only 40 minutes away from Piraeus, is a popular destination for both Greek and foreign visitors. Make sure to visit the beautiful Temple of Aphaea, one of the 3 temples of antiquity that form a sacred triangle, along with Acropolis and Sunium. Close to Aegina, Agistri is a small, beautiful destination, just 1 hour and 30 minutes from Piraeus. The island is quite small and is a favorite summer destination for quick escapades for the Athenians as well. Then we're off to Poros Island, just 1 hour and 15 minutes from Piraeus. A romantic destination with a picturesque harbor, Poros is an evergreen place located just opposite the Methana Peninsula with the spa town. Hydra, in just 1 hour and 50 minutes from Piraeus, is a car-free, renowned cosmopolitan destination with a wonderful traditional settlement. Enjoying a vast nautical tradition, Hydra is characterized by stone-built mansions. Visit the historical archives of Hydra, the Miaulia Festival in June, or enjoy donkey rides and its hiking trails. Spetses, in 2 hours and 15 minutes from Piraeus, is another car-free island with a rich historic past. Enjoy your stay in boutique hotels or 5-star hotel facilities and take bicycle rides or horse carriage tours to explore your surroundings. Don't miss the Spetses Classic Yacht Regatta or the Armata Festival in September. The nature in Kythera can be reached in 50 minutes flight from Athens. It's really breathtaking. Enjoy emerald waters, various hiking trails, picturesque villages, medieval remains, and even a waterfall if the weather conditions are favorable. And the Kythera island is located 2 hours by boat from Kythera. It is the least developed island from the ones mentioned above, but is considered a paradise for people who enjoy hiking, bird watching, since a bird observatory is located there, crystalline waters, and archaeology. From all the above, you can see why Attica is Greece in a snapshot. It is truly a safe collection of destinations for all year-round short break holidays, for mice or leisure travelers, for any budget, age group, or specific interest. We are hoping to welcome visitors from all around the globe in Attica to experience the local culture, gastronomy, and the Greek hospitality for themselves. Please visit our webpage, www.athensattica.com, and follow our Athens Attica social media accounts for more information. We would like to thank you all for your attention, and our videos will follow shortly. Thank you so much for your attention.
Welcome, Dylan.
Why wake me up so early?
Granny and I have something rather important to announce.
We're getting married. Again?
We are going to renew our vows and reenact the first moments we met in Attica.
Where? The heart of Greece, the place we fell in love.
And you are all coming with us.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Your attention, please. Remain seated.
Humans marvel at the birds because they are free. And with just a few strokes of their wings, they can soar over the earth and around the world. Yet birds are jealous of humans, whose spirit is free, who can paint and draw, who can laugh and sing, who can create, who know how to enjoy life with all their senses, who observe and feel,
They say that I'm wise.
who make history, who make incredible things from the simplest materials. Dreamlike neighborhoods,
They say that wisdom is
unforgettable flavors,
hidden.
music that moves you, works of art that inspire and excite you,
Humans
who don't hesitate to climb the highest peak for a glimpse of sunset,
for all you've done.
or dive into the clearest sea to enjoy its fresh and seductive beauty, who dare to follow their instincts no matter where they might lead.
Next to a goddess. I understand that everything they
I
say
admire humans because they can express themselves with words which become poetry, shapes which become art, colors which become flavors, notes which become music. And all this brings the human soul to the heights of heaven that no bird can reach, in touch with the divine. I admire humans because they can imagine and dream and believe and love. Here, from above, we admire the splendid achievements of men, but they can enjoy them in all their glory throughout a fantastical journey called life. Humans marvel at the birds because they are free. And with just a few strokes of their wings, they can soar over the earth and...
Okay. Maria, I think you made your point. And I guess it was rather convincing. I would like to say, to remind to everyone at this point, that soon after the workshop, we will create also inside the platform a new section named resources. And this is where we will upload all the material for you, everything that we see today, and more, even more from destinations, as well as practical information, tips and advices that a travel agent may need. Okay, great. So Athens and Attica made their stand. Now we have the northern Greece to give its own reply, since they claim that they have some of the best beaches in Greece, and we will have to ask them to prove it. I'd like to welcome at this point Mr. George Brujas, who is the director of Chalkidiki Tourism Organization. George, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Do you claim to have the best?
It's true that we have the best beaches in all over the world.
You are going to fight?
Like Helsinki nowhere.
You're going to fight with Crete.
Yeah. We are here to fight.
Okay, so the floor is yours. Prove us your point.
Okay.
Okay, we see your presentation.
Okay, Chalkidiki is the fourth destination in Greece in terms of capacity, and it's a peninsula of a distinctive shape located in northern Greece, part of Central Macedonia. It is south of the city of Thessaloniki and shares the same airport, Macedonia Thessaloniki International Airport, with direct flights from 41 countries. In terms of arrivals, Germans are the first nationality in Chalkidiki with 350,000 guests in 2019, while the British come second with 120,000. Chalkidiki consists of the mainland and three smaller peninsulas, Cassandra, Sithonia, Athos. The capital of Chalkidiki is Polygyros, located in the center of Chalkidiki, 48 kilometers from Thessaloniki Airport. Transportation is made mainly by car, taxi, or by bus. There is a bus station in Thessaloniki that connects the city with the Chalkidiki villages. Weather. Chalkidiki is very gifted to have 4 distinct seasons and experiences 250 days of sunshine per year. The region has very warm and dry summers with minimal rainfall and 18 hours of sunshine per day. The autumns and springs are warm with an average amount of rainfall. Average temperature is between 23 degrees Celsius and 44 during summertime. 34, excuse me. Island hopping. The three peninsulas, which are shaped like Poseidon's trident and stick out into the Aegean Sea, make Chalkidiki the prefecture with the longest stretch of coastline, 550 kilometers in mainland Greece. Each peninsula, cosmopolitan Cassandra, natural Sithonia, and spiritual authentic Athos, has its own special characteristics and offers a different experience. Tourism to the max in the first, escapes in nature in the second, and serenity in the third. Chalkidiki is like 3 different islands in one destination. And as we always suggest to our guests, wherever they are staying, don't miss the opportunity to start hopping to the other peninsulas and discover this multifaceted destination. It feels like island hopping with your car. Chalkidiki is a hidden gem, the only populated island of Central Macedonia, Amouliani Island, has turned into one of the top tourism destinations for independent travelers. The island of Amouliani looks like a paradise with low hills, few olive trees, but many exotic beaches with crystal clear turquoise waters. A true heaven on earth with well-hidden secrets spreads across 4.5 square kilometers. The main village of Amouliani is built like an amphitheater above the port with beautiful tiled roofs, verdant gardens, and little alleys to walk around. 1,000 beaches, 550 kilometers of coastline shapes, more than 1,000 beaches. Here you may find popular beach bars with music and water sports facilities, ideal for socializing on one hand, and on the other you may discover the secluded beaches and deserted coves, perfect for chilling out. There are shallow beaches offering family activities where children can play safe, yet there are places with deep waters for scuba diving. Although all of them, though, are blessed with emerald and turquoise waters reflecting the deep green of the pine trees that reach the sea. Needless to say that the blue flags that Chalkidiki has been awarded every year are rightly deserved. Green is the new blue. And if you add some green to the palette, you have the perfect intoxicating combination of blue and green. Chalkidiki is blessed with lush green forests that reach right down to the beach. Still, the region stands for much more than beaches. Chalkidiki is also home to many earthly paradises for those who love mountains. The region offers an unlimited choice of water sports like windsurfing, water skiing, scuba diving, snorkeling, canoe kayak, etc. Of course, a boat cruise around Mount Athos, UNESCO, renting a boat and visiting unpopulated east islets like the Aporos or Drenia, or sailing along the coastline are among the most popular activities. Or you may try something refreshing experiences like visits and tastings at wineries, becoming a beekeeper for a day and learn all about this super nutrition local product, honey of Chalkidiki, or visiting agricultural farms where you can take cooking lessons or try some cultural activities in the various museums, folklore, historical, nautical, etc. of the villages, or just relaxing in our wellness centers. Chalkidiki routes. At the same, Chalkidiki has developed a series of alternative tourism proposals for those who love outdoor activities. Paths for mountain biking and hiking, walks around the peninsulas, on woodland tracks, along coastal pathways, and off-road adventures to remote areas. Chalkidiki Routes is an ongoing project, and every year the organization adds more routes. So far, we have implemented 3 routes, one in each peninsula: Mavrobara Lake, a 4-kilometer circular route; Porto Kufo, a 4-kilometer circular route, and the Aristotle's Walk, a 14-kilometer non-circular route that connects ancient Stagira with the Park of Aristotle. Also, there is a network of walking routes in the third peninsula, Athos, which has already been implemented by the municipality by 2022. We will introduce another 4 routes. The instanding forests of Mount Cholomondas in the center of Chalkidiki constitute the perfect escape destination for travelers who want to explore nature, but also the mountainous part of Cassandra, Sithonia, and Mount Athos area, rich in flora and fauna, offer wonderful panoramic views to the coast, historic monuments, traditional villages, little chapels, and even a couple of waterfalls on the east coast. Gastronomy. But what a Greek destination would be without its gastronomy? From the earth and sea comes a bounty of wonderful ingredients that have shaped the region's culinary traditions of Mediterranean cuisine. Whether it's a cozy tavern or a gourmet restaurant, don't miss the opportunity to taste the fresh fish daily delivered from the local fisherman to your table. Locally produced meat, fruits and vegetables that are cultivated in a natural way, and of course, dishes flavored by herbs gathered from the surrounding hills. Chalkidiki is proud to be part of the Greek breakfast, an initiation of Hellenic Chamber of Hotels, which utilizes and connects the cultural gastronomic wealth of the country with the Greek hotel business. Our guests have the chance to taste the gastronomic heritage of Chalkidiki while supporting the local producers. Apart from being a popular touristic destination, Chalkidiki has also an import agricultural production and food processing industry. Thanks to its morphology of 3 peninsulas, the long coastline, and the impressive mountains of Cholomondas and Athos, Chalkidiki is a fertile area that produces various agricultural products of excellent quality, such as olive oil and table olives, honey, wines and spirits, tsipuro, fruits and vegetables, dairy products, fish and meat, jams and marmalades. So try the local products here or take a part of Halkidiki with you and share it with friends. The region is famous for its table olives, which are recognized as a product with a protected designation of origin, PDO, and have an important position in the international market. More than 100,000 tons of table olives are being produced annually, which makes Halkidiki the largest producer in Greece. Also, Halkidiki is known for its extra virgin olive oil and especially the early harvest olive oil called agureleo that comes from the pressing of unripe green olives. The olive tree is indigenous in Halkidiki and it has always been contributing to the local economy. At the same time, Halkidiki has a long tradition in winemaking. Renowned wines were produced in ancient Halkidiki since the 5th century BC. Here you will find one of the oldest varieties in the world, Limno, a red dry wine, which is mentioned by the philosopher Aristotle. One of the best experiences in Halkidiki is to walk through the endless vineyards and taste the finest wine selections in a winery. Sun, sea, flora is imprinted in the area's vineyards. The grapes savor the sunlight, the sea breeze, and the spirit of freedom. The wines too, standing out of their unpretentious character. Many of our local wines are being awarded in international competitions worldwide. Halkidiki offers a great selection of hotels, villas, holiday apartments, and studio ranging from luxury resorts to affordable apartment rentals and also beautiful camping sites, ready to please even the most demanding visitor. Most of our accommodation facilities are family run and that gives you the opportunity to experience the authentic Greek hospitality. Campings. Halkidiki today has around 500 hotels or similar establishments with a capacity of 100,000 beds, 2,500 holiday apartments and 38 campsites with a capacity of 10,000 places. Most of the hotels are seasonal, operating from the end of April until October, while about 20 hotels remain open during winter, 12 months, located in the mountainous Halkidiki. There is always a summertime outdoor celebration happening in Halkidiki, from parties and music festivals to sports events and religious and cultural celebrations like Olive and Sardine Festival, the Mushroom Fest, the Mussel Fest, and the Cherry Fair, as well as the so-called Panegyria, which are the celebration of local saints, usually accompanied by music, traditional dances, local food, and wine. Together with your children, you can get into the spirit of local culture by attending one of the local village fairs organized in the surrounding areas. Halkidiki also hosts international gourmet festivals with world-acclaimed chefs holding a Michelin star. Before you leave, you have to do something important sightseeing. A unique part of Halkidiki is Mount Athos, home to an Orthodox community of monasteries. The 1,000-year-old monastic state of the Holy Mountain is a unique place in the world dedicated to prayer and worship. This is the largest and most important monastic state in the Orthodox East, also named the Garden of the Virgin Mary. According to the tradition, women are not allowed inside Mount Athos. However, they have the chance to admire the amazing architecture of the monasteries and the wild beauty of this place by taking a boat cruise around it. Thousands of people come from around the world every year to admire the amazing UNESCO heritage site. Chalkidiki has a long history that dates back to 4000 BC and features in many Greek myths. One of the most important archaeological sites is ancient Stagira, where the Greek philosopher Aristotle was born, and according to the latest findings, is the place where his lost tomb is. Chalkidiki is also home to the 700,000 years old man who was found in Petralona cave. The world-famous cave was formed around 1 million years ago and has amazing formation of stalactites and stalagmites in various shapes and colors. The human skull that was found here is considered to be one of the first European men, and it's an important piece in the human evolution. Also, ancient Olithos, which was the most important city of Chalkidiki for more than 100 years. And of course, the Archaeological Museum of Polygyros, which hosts a collection of archaeological findings from the entire prefecture of Chalkidiki. The sanctuary of Ammon Zeus, ancient Toroni, and ancient Akrathos, Sophronios Basilica, with 1,600 years of history, are just a few to mention. Don't forget to get off the beaten path and discover the traditional villages in Chalkidiki. Some of the must-see traditional villages include Parthenonas, Old Town of Nikiti, Athitos, and Arnea. Stone houses, cobblestone alleys, traditional Macedonian architecture, old churches and folklore museums are just a few sites to mention. Their charm will take you back to the village life as it was many years ago. Sustainable. Chalkidiki is in collaboration with its partners and stakeholders is trying to be a sustainable destination with respect to the environment, the local communities, and the history of the region. Finally, I would like to show you some highlights to remember. One unique World Heritage Site, Mount Athos. 89 beaches awarded the blue flag, which makes Chalkidiki the top destination in Greece in blue flags. 12 protected areas by Natura European Network as natural beauty and by biodiversity areas. Aristotle. And one more thing, remember that you are in the homeland of the great philosopher Aristotle, one of the most influential people in the world and the most famous person of all times according to MIT. Closing, Chalkidiki is the perfect combination of the reviving Mediterranean light, the unspoiled land, the lively communities, and the glorious past to explore. The local gastronomy, the religious traditions, the hospitality of the people, the wide range of accommodation options that varies between luxury resorts and traditional guest house apartments to beautiful campsite. Amazing outdoor activities. It looks very exotic, I know. It will feel even more exotic when you are here. Thank you very much all.
Thank you very much, George. We will see a short video about your destination, but I admit that you have set high standards. Let's see the video, Yannis. Okay, great. Yorgos, I think, yes, I will disagree at just one point. For me, Plato was the greatest philosopher. You have your microphone is.
Yeah. For us, it's Aristotle. It's not a big deal.
Okay, like I said, for the travel agents who are listening to us, imagine that Halkidiki is just 6 hours drive from Athens or half an hour by plane. So another half an hour flight will take us on the south, will take us to the next destination, to the southern island, most southern island of Greece, in the island of Crete. I would like to invite at this point Mr. Kyriakos Kotsoglou, consultant of the periphery of Crete, the region of Crete. Kyriakos, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Fotiadis. Good evening, everybody.
Okay, I'm glad to have you all together. I'm just speeding up the process a little bit because some people may have meetings afterwards. And I did not give much time to Yorgos to answer any questions if there were. Please forgive me for this, Yorgos. But of course, on our website, we have the destinations and you have their contact details. You can always contact them, and I'm certain that they will be happy to answer any question or request. So Kyriakos, Yorgos actually went above my expectations. Now let's see if you have a challenge.
Thank you very much. So let's be fast. Let's continue with our presentation. I believe now you can see it on your screens.
Yes.
Okay.
It's fine.
Actually, we feel honored and privileged to present to you here today in the context of Greece Travel Trade Workshop 2021. Everybody of you have heard from 1,000 of other resources that is a second difficult year. But believe me, for a country like Greece, especially a region like Crete, whose main advantage is the heartfelt hospitality and the relationships with people, this is indeed another difficult year. My name is Kyriakos Kotsoglou. I'm Commissioner for Tourism and Government for the region of Crete. And together with Mr. Nikos Alexakis, Head of the Tourism Department of the region of Crete, we will try to make you feel in love with Crete and daydream once again. Welcome, privileged. Well, if we had the time, I would explain to you the etymology of the word tourism, because a lot of people think that it's delivered from the French words tour and tourism. But the scientific etymology says that these words are a product of borrowing from the ancient machine tool, the lathe, the Greek tornos. It was and it is a machine for forming metal and wood by tightening, turning, and rotating the material. So this ancient, through Latin, tornus and tornare, I turn the wheel, the lathe, gave the words tour and tourism, no longer in the sense of rotation, but as walk, ride, and finally journey, tour. Well, Greeks have always a word for everything, but the presentation is 10 minutes, so I will go on. This is Xenios. This is the cradle of hospitality, Crete. On behalf of our governor, Mr. Stavros Arnaoutakis, let's go on. This is our new motto. This is our new campaign, and the one we don't want to lose, our authenticity. Well, I think it's not an ordinary year. So we will all agree that, so what we will do now? We have seen hoteliers and travel agents face difficulties, lose their customers, increase their costs, and look to the future with disbelief. Customers and employees were found a little farther away, which in Crete hurt us a lot. Well, if it happened once, it might happen again. Thus, we have trained more than 100,000 people in tourism at 2020 and other 50,000 people at 2021, from hotels and accommodations to travel agencies, but also to transport, wellness centers, sports, culture, shops, airports and ports, and of course, the restaurants, cafes, etc. With the prestige and the reliability of the University of Crete and its medical school, but also with the participation of the people of tourism. It was a 4-day seminar regarding the COVID disease, the law concerning the health protocols, implementation in every tourism position and workplace, question and answers, and at last, evaluation by the university for obtaining the certification you see here. And guess what? We did it again this April, just before the new season, and we are going to do it again whenever it's necessary. So we had to be, apart from incredible, also very safe. We had less than 5,000 COVID cases and less than 50 losses in Crete, which hurt us a lot, as we said. And this is a picture on whether tourism is to blame for the cases. August, September, and October in Crete had 180, 150, and 200 cases, and November was the month for the second wave of the pandemic. So if you add our infrastructure for dealing with the virus, the reference hotels, hospitals, the laboratories, and the ability of Crete to host its population 10 times every year, you understand why the messages are very good. You know, in Crete, we consider to be a safe destination, but we are different because we think as customers. Well, and as the great author says, we love responsibility. We say it's my duty and mine alone to save the earth. Well, this is our roadmap to Crete. First of all, facts and figures you should know. A second part where Nikos is going to explain you why Crete is a must destination, why it should be in the bucket list of every American, as Faye said. And at last, what's more of Crete? Is it a memorable experience? Why? Facts and figures. As you said, we are in Europe, in Greece. We are the largest island of Greece, the southernmost part of Europe. We are very easily accessible. The island is not an island, it's a continent, has 3 airports and 6 ports, numerous daily flights from Athens and from many European cities. From Chania and Heraklion, you can access more than 15 European cities every day. Daily boats connections with Athens and many Greek islands. At last, Crete is an ideal stop within a European tour, as well a unique hub from which you can explore the rest of Greece and Mediterranean. Chania, Rethymnon, Heraklion, and Lassithi, there are 4 regional units from west to the east. This is Crete, but you know, the numbers are the less. Here you can see the increase of the domestic and the international flights through the years. But here you can see the increase of visits at October and November. The US people love to come in Crete in September. Think about the months outside the high season. They're wonderful. You would be so jealous if I showed you what sun we have here today in Crete. Our hotel capacity, about 200,000 beds, but the most of them are 4- and 5-star beds. This is our 10 top incoming markets: Germany, United Kingdom, Russia, France, Norway, Netherlands, Poland, Italy, Israel, Belgium, USA, but more than 30% of the 5 beds are in Crete from Greece. And research says that about the half of the visitors want to come back to Crete in the next scheduled holidays. We have very big loyalty. A fast identity, okay, but it's really enough. Well, why Crete is a must destination? What makes Crete a must destination? You see our thematic architecture. We have agriculture, we don't have gastronomy, we have diets, we have agrotourism, we have culture and history, and pilgrim places, and traditions, and adventures, and golf and spas places. Of course, the Cinsa model, but we have tourism all year. We are a safe family destination. You can combine coming to Crete with therapy and euphoria, and of course to work. But if we want to say that we have 4 main pillars, this is outstanding beauty, history and culture, gastronomy and diet, of course, heartfelt hospitality. Well, now Nikos is going to take place, but please, now we can see our first video about our gastronomy. We could talk for hours about gastronomy and diet, but let's see how Georgia does not speak perfectly, but is authentic and cares so much for her clients.
This island is full of essences. It's amazing. It's a place like in paradise. You have everything. All these scents are my inspiration, especially when I cook here. I am your guia. I have this restaurant and winery. I'm very proud of my daughter because she takes traditional Cretan cuisine and she turns them into a work of art. She wants to make a different, creative cuisine and to evolve my recipes and my mother's recipes, or even my grandmother's recipes. What also makes Cretan cuisine very special is philoxenia. It's part of our culture. You treat other people like they are your family, like without expecting something from them. With a smile and a good heart. It's from the soul. You can't explain it really.
And Cretan pasta for you, sir.
Well, you see a little part of Crete. Now, Nikos is going to tell you more about Crete, why Crete is a master destination. Nikos, the floor is yours. Mr. Fotiadis, if you please.
Yes, hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Nikos Alexakis, and I will tell you, as Kyriakos already said, why Crete is a must-see destination, why your visitors and yourselves should visit Crete. First of all, it's the Cretan cuisine, the Cretan diet. We're really proud of our Cretan gastronomy. We treat Cretan diet as a lifestyle. There is a wide variety of products in Crete, such as olive oil, wine, cheese, herbs. We have 18 agricultural and livestock products awarded with protected designation of origin and protected geographical indication. It's really important. This is our gold, as we say. It's our olive oil. We use it in our everyday recipes, in our everyday life, and research say that it is a secret of longevity. We have here in Crete some olive trees that are 1,000 years old, and they still produce olives. This is really unique. You can see here some pictures, and of course some of our recipes and our products. Such as cheese, Cretan rusk, herbs, Cretan honey, vegetables. More pictures. I hope everyone had a good breakfast today. The way that we traditionally cook meat. And of course, our sweets. We have a really long tradition of winemaking. We have discovered 4,000-year-old winery in Crete. And we have very good quality of local wine. And of course, we have the icebreaker, as we say, the Cretan raki. But apart from our gastronomy, it's the culture of the island and the history. In Crete, we have the first European civilization, the Minoan civilization. There are archaeological sites and places that they really worth to visit. The most important and well-known is the Palace of Knossos. According to Homer, it's the island of 100 cities. We have Venetian fortresses and walls in all big cities of the island. And of course, world-famous museums. This is a picture of the archaeological site of Knossos. Another one. These are some findings from the Archaeological Museum of Heraklion, which is one of the most important in Greece. I think it's the second biggest after the Acropolis Museum in Athens, with some very important findings. Apart from gastronomy and culture, in Crete we have some really strong traditions, our arts and lifestyle. It is the birthplace of Xenius Zeus. It's said, according to the legend, that was born and raised in the mountains of Crete. We have hospitality in our everyday life. You can visit a small cafe in the mainland, in a small village, and people will, without knowing you, will welcome you, will offer you a coffee or a raki, and they will make you feel like home. We have very rich music tradition, traditional Cretan dances, and of course, folk festivals all around the island and all around the year. We like to celebrate. We like to find a reason to come together and be a company. Apart from that, the nightlife in Crete is very, very rich. We have a wide variety of places that people can go and enjoy themselves. And of course, art festivals and cultural events. Crete is not only that. We have also luxury in our destination. It is a 5-star destination. As Mr. Kotsoglu already said, we have almost 30% of 5-star hotels of Greece. We have golf, spas, more than 300 spas in Crete, thalassotherapy centers, golf courses, luxury yachting, and of course, creative cuisine. Crete is also a safe destination, a family destination where families can find a lot of family-friendly hotels and infrastructure that's made for especially for families and small children. We have shallow waters, sandy coves, as I already mentioned, culture and history, and high security standards. You can see here some water parks that we have for children. And of course, our beaches. In Crete, we have also therapy and euphoria infrastructure. We have a very mild Mediterranean climate, more than 300 days per year that is full of sunshine, modern health facilities, innovative services, Creta nutrition, and of course, qualified personnel. And it's also an accessible destination. We have a lot of infrastructure for accessible tourism. Crete is also a MICE destination. You can easily host a congress or a conference or a meeting in the island. We have a lot of hotels that they have very good infrastructure and areas to host these business meetings and very high quality standards. Apart from that, Crete is also a film and audiovisual destination. It is ideal for audiovisual productions. We have some unique location, and of course the motives is a cash rebate for the productions of 40% and 30% tax relief. I think it's really important for attracting these productions. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Mr. Kotsoglou now will close this presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nikos. And now the last part, as we have to finish. Is Crete a memorable destination? Okay, you have seen and heard about the blue paradise, but Crete is something much more. Okay, it's not so simple as you can hear it. Our blue is blue, and our brown is brown, and our green is green. But Crete is a continent. Crete has everything. Crete is an island equivalent with 100 and smaller islands. An island where golden beaches and snowy mountains are half an hour away. An island that always happening something and ask you to discover it. You can make a mountain skiing, and after 40 minutes, you can be at the old harbor drinking ouzo. But how do I think when I go to a destination? I want to do something to be remembered. I want to live as the locals, to become one of them in some occasions. This is our difference in Crete as people. We make the visitor one of us. We join him in our family, in our company, and we feel very proud of it. Well, I'm 45 years old and I still gather experience from Crete. And believe me, I love Crete. I know as well the unexplored Crete. And as you said about Plato and Socrates, Woody Allen at Love and Death says, I wonder if Socrates and Plato took a house on Crete during the summer. Well, think of it. Well, but sense the authentic. We want you to sense the authenticity. This is the seal of King Minos. And this is the princess of Knossos. There is still a question of whether the diameter of the waist is a real depiction or an artistic excess. Well, you can see dances in Crete from its birth. Unlike the other cultures, weapons did not matter. The goddess of fertility was more important than the god of war, and the woman's breasts were more important than the warrior's sons. This is why you saw gastronomy and song and dance and arts and colors and aromas grow against in the wars. I could talk to you for days about them, but I prefer you to see the authentic Crete. This is our website. This is our maps. This www.incrediblecrete.gr. This is our saying. The great author says, our love is a flash of a lightning, but we have the time. you can go somewhere or you can visit Crete. For me, Kyriakos Kotsoglou, the Commissioner of Tourism, and Nikos Alexakis, the head of the Director of the Tourism of Crete, please feel with all your senses Crete as the second video comes. You will see all Crete. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, Kyriakos, thank you very much. I think we all got a good feeling of authenticity. And the truth is that you have set also high standards. Thank you very much for your presentation. Before you go, one more thing I would like to tell you. I know that some of you have already left because there were meetings, and the rest of you will also have some more meetings. I'd like to thank all participants, and I'd like to tell you just this, that during the process that organizing this workshop, we realized that the biggest problem for a travel agent is time. The negative aspect of a workshop is that you have a very specific date and time that you have to be there, and sometimes it's difficult. You need a lot of preparation to see the platform, to see the suppliers, to check everything and else. So yeah, it's difficult for travel agents because they're very busy people, and their phone is ringing all the time. They have to answer to requests and everything. So we are setting a platform that will be an ongoing workshop. We will uploading lots of material, lots of stuff that it will be B2B orientated and help them with this. We will have also the destinations to support us in this effort, and selected suppliers, so that it can be an ongoing workshop where the travel agent can enter whenever he wants, and at the date and time that are convenient for him. So later next week, we will create the resources section. We will upload all today's material, all presentations and videos, and a lot more of information and helpful tips and advices for all of you travel agents, just to give you an extra hand in dealing with our destination. That said, I'd really like to thank you all very much for being here, and I sure look forward to have the chance to see you again, virtually or hopefully even in a physical way at the course of time, and I hope that it will not take that long. I don't know if anyone would like to ask something. He can unmute his phone, his microphone, and or chat or anything. Is there anyone that would like to say something? Has any question? Thank you very much, Faye. Okay, great. Just keep in mind that all of us, me, Kyriakos, Nikos, Yorgos, and Maria, we are all available anytime for you, and we are always happy to reply your questions and requests. So have a nice evening, have a great meeting, successful meetings. Until we meet again, I wish you all, you guys, all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.